Don't forget to click that subscribe and bell icon to receive a notification each time I upload a new video. The steering wheel is that hot I can't touch it at the moment. Yeah. Currently it's saying it's only 26 outside, which is 78 in Fahrenheit, but it's obviously inside the car it's a lot hotter until I get the aircon on. Oh, come on, kick in quickly. So it's Friday morning at 20 past 11. We have more friends coming over this weekend, and they should be arriving at some point this afternoon, about 2 o'clock. It's our friends Helen and Robert from Lincoln. So if you've been following me for a while, or us for a while, you'll remember Helen and Robert from our trip down to the Harry Potter experience before, or pre-COVID. We've also been up to their house a couple of times, but they're coming over for the weekend. Another games weekend, which is going to be fun. So we haven't seen, or I haven't seen, Robert and Helen for since February, I think. Ian saw them recently at one of the steampunk shows, but I haven't seen them since February because I've not been going to obviously the steampunk shows because of Mr. Bentley not having anybody to look after him, because obviously mum and dad ain't well enough after dad's stroke. So yeah, it'll be nice to see Helen and Robert. So what I'm doing is I'm just jumping in the car now that it's cooled down a little bit. Just going up to the supermarket just to replenish stocks after our last set of visitors. So I need more salad stuff, more bread and that kind of thing, just to make sure, because I don't particularly want to be going off to the shops while they're here, because be prepared and all that. So this morning I've done the really unglamorous job of getting rid of the hard skin on my feet. I've been using the same moisturising lotion that I got to do the Momigami pages, because it's got aloe vera, menthol and tea tree oil. Was it tea tree oil and peppermint oil, which really softens the skin. So I've been doing that this morning. I know it's not very nice to talk about, but I'm only human. So I've got lovely soft feet now, which is really nice. So yeah, like I said, temperatures are fairly high, blue skies again, guests coming. I've got a video to film, excuse the bumps. I've got a video to film for Saturday, but I've got absolutely no idea what I'm going to be doing. So I think it may just be a craft along and a chat for Saturday. So, but I'm sure I'll think of something. I always do. That doesn't happen very often. I got the very first parking space. Hey, must be our lucky day today. So we're out today at the Elsecar Heritage Centre, and Ian and our two friends that are staying with us this weekend, Helen and Robert, are in that building there where it says Burgoyne's Australian Wines, on the building. They're in there. That's an antique centre. So they're in there at the moment. I've just been in and I've done the ground floor while Ian waited outside with Mr. Bentley. So I've just come out to relieve Ian of his duty, his doggy duties, and Ian's just gone in himself to have a little browse round. So we're sat in the shade. Mr. Bentley's got some water and a treat and some more water. So he's quite happy. The bags are conspicuous by their absence. Did you not find anything?
Took your fancy. Bentley. You don't feel so good. Bentley.
Bit flaky.
Hello.
You feel a bit flaky?
It's a bit hot up there.
Hello, sweet pea. Yeah, I can't remember. I just remember seeing something else there, but we couldn't go.
If that's wasp water, the glasses must be tiny. Aren't they?
You can just imagine it kind of tiny little insects guzzling away.
Yeah.
Right, are you all ensconced in? Aye. Strapped in?
I'm back to my job now.
Back to your job?
Yeah, I've been making another one of them pouches for old Leslie.
Oh, right, so you're back doing your leather work?
Well, I've got my leather out, cut it so, you know, roughly the right size. Like
Yeah.
put it on the jig to bend it. And I did it and I thought, oh, this ain't going right. What's up here? Okay.
So it's been a busy few days. We've still got a busy few days coming up. We've got to go over to Sheffield in the next few days. A couple of Ian's friends from the steampunk circuit are retiring and emigrating to New Zealand. One of them's from New Zealand, so they're actually just moving back to New Zealand. So they're getting rid of all this stuff, all the steampunk stuff. Now the guy, Phil, builds and creates steampunk like brooches and jewellery and that kind of stuff, but he also creates other kind of mashup stuff. And I bought an umbrella from him a couple of years ago, but instead of it having the normal handle, it had a flintlock gun handle, and when you actually pull the trigger, that's what opens the umbrella. Really clever. Anyway, so that's who we're moving to New Zealand, and they're trying to downsize and get rid of a lot of the stuff before they pack up and go to New Zealand. Obviously they can't take everything with them, so we're going to go over and Ian's going to have a rifle through Phil's workshop, so that'll be interesting in the next couple of days. Yeah, so we've had Kane Alfie visit us, obviously that was last week, and then this weekend we'd had Helen and Robert, who came over for another games weekend, and we went out to Elsecar and had a fantastic time. So for the rest of the week is also going to be busy, because my sister's coming over to get the car, because they're buying the car from me, so I've got to get that ready. So it needs to make sure that the tyre pressure's okay. It's passed its MOT, its roadworthiness test. Sailed through, no problems at all. I may have mentioned already, but I still need to just check on the tyre pressure and give the car a wash, because it's been sat there for 2 years. So it's got a film of dust over the top, so that needs to be done. And I also just want to give it a quick tidy out on the inside as well. Plus I need to take out the dog gate, because they don't have a dog, so they don't need the dog gate that's in the back of the car. So I'm going to take that out and put the parcel shelf back in again, and just pretty much get it all ready and ship shape for when they come and collect it in a few days' time. So yeah, in the meantime, I've been trying to get a few bits and pieces back up onto the website, and I realised a while ago, I don't think I've got a copy of it now. I'll put one on screen anyway here. Albert, Albert, no, it's there, look. Albert, do you remember him? I created him as a digistamp ages and ages and ages ago, but never got round to actually putting him on the website, which I have done this morning. But also the Momigami papers that you were all interested in. I did some scans of the papers, and you were interested in those. They're now done and they are on the website. 8 news scraps textures is what I've called them. So news scraps, that's what they're under there. They're in the new arrival section on the website, so you'll be able to see those. Plus, there are 4 new Halloween paper sets. So there's 4 new sets of papers, but done in a kind of retro-y Halloween colour theme. So I'm quite proud of those actually. I think they look really, really nice. So there's a dreaded damask with like skulls in the background. There's a zany spiral, and there's a creepy cobweb, and there's like an anatomy based one as well, which has got like eyes and skulls and hearts and anatomical hearts and that kind of stuff on it, but all in the different colourways. So those are all now up there and on the website too, if you're interested. So like I said before, go and fill your boots.
We've had a delivery. The moulds have arrived. And because we don't like to wait, we are.
Got shorts on today, don't look at my legs.
He's got his comedy legs on like me.
Yes. Yes, so we ordered all 10 of the new silicone moulds from Finnabair and Prima. Unfortunately, only 9 of them have arrived. There's one which was the decorative frames.
Yeah, Baroque frames.
Baroque frames, which hasn't arrived, so that's on back order. But all the other 9 have arrived. So we're just doing a few test casts at the moment, because Ian's going to decide whether he's going to cast some of these to take to the asylum next week.
That's a show, of course, not a place.
It's the biggest steampunk show
in the world.
In the universe.
In the universe, according to NASA.
According to NASA. Well, in the solar system, according to NASA.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just doing a few casts to test. So the one that I wanted to try out, which was the big Death's Head moth.
Mecha moth.
He hasn't done yet.
Well, we didn't have enough.
Well, we have got enough, just not on the first go.
Yeah, so we've done one go there.
So we've got at least half an hour to wait before
demold.
We can demold, and then we'll assess the colour, because we've added some, is it teak?
Yes.
Yeah, teak wood alcohol ink into the resin, which is what's giving it that beautiful kind of, well, teaky colour, I
Caramel
suppose.
colour.
Yeah, 15 drops in 100 grams.
Millilitres.
Well, no, because we weighed it, so it's grams.
Grams is
of the resin.
Yeah.
So 50-50 of each.
Yeah.
So, yeah, can't wait to see what these turn out like.
And go.
Right, so we decided to do a second casting using some of the others. So we're going to do the same again, put 50 of each. Oh, I've gone over to 52. Right, I'll have to
Don't worry
remember
about
that.
it, just put 52 in the other.
Yes, that's the thing. As long as you remember to put equal amounts in, you're
If
fine.
you put a bit more part 2 in, it doesn't matter that much.
No, you're better off putting more part
2 in than you are part 1, because part 2 is
the hardener.
hardener.
Yeah. So we need to go up to 104 then. See, I can do maths. Get to dribble a little bit. 2, 3, 4. Spot on. Right, I'll just...
Spot on.
You've thrown my tissue away, haven't you?
I've not touched any tissue. I've not touched anything. I've been warned against it.
We're cleaning tissue.
No, I've not thrown anything away.
If you don't clean your tops of your bottles, they tend to bond together.
Yeah.
Right, you're going to choose your colour, Ian.
Same again.
You're doing the teak wood
Yes,
again.
please.
Right, so 15 drops of the teak
15
wood.
drops of teak wood.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, There we go. That's 15 of those.
Somebody's just come in.
Yes, I think he's just gone back out again.
No, he's not. He's in his bed.
Oh, is he?
He's not very well today.
No, he's got a dicky tummy, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Do you want to say hello for him? See what it seems to be.
Finley. Say hello to everybody. Says hello everybody. I'm back round.
He says I've got a poorly tummy today.
Oh, Teddy's there. Poor Teddy.
Okay, so that's the colour
Yeah.
with the teak wood alcohol ink in.
Look how it changes colour. Goes a lovely brown. Looks snotty green there.
Looks like pus.
Nice.
Yes.
You're going to do the Death Head moth first.
Okay. So we're going to do the big moth
big
first. I'm
moth
going
first.
to pour from a little bit of a height and then into the middle. So it should theoretically seek out its own level. Just keep on going. Right, nearly there. I'd say stop. Maybe a little bit too much in that, but that's fine.
There is. Can
And
you
then
take some out?
Well, yeah, do it quickly
Take some
first.
out quickly first.
Right, squeeze to create an airlock and then let go, and that then removes excess from the middle. Then you can immediately go over to wherever you want to go
I'm
to.
gonna need to do it again, I think.
Yep,
Yeah, it's all gone out of the edges.
it's fine. So you have to do it quickly. This is the thing, because otherwise, right, I think that's it. Maybe a little
I
bit
think
more.
more needs to come out.
Yeah. Right.
And then one more.
Way too much in that one then. Right, it's starting to thicken up, I can tell.
Right. I'm going to stop filming now because I need to clean it up.
Clean what up?
The bits on there. The time's come. Demold time.
Yay! Lovely stuff. So it's been about half an hour. So this stuff you can demold in 30 minutes.
Oh. I like.
Very nice.
It's a bit bendy still, but as long as you put it flat.
Yeah.
Detail's nice.
Be careful with the pocket watch one.
I will. Just a tiny little bit missing there, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's vintage.
It's vintage. It's distressed.
Like me. Oh,
Lovely. And it's the right way up as well, look.
it's like chocolate.
You can't eat it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. This is the one I'm a bit uncertain about.
Maybe you should have done it from that side. Yeah. That could have been left a bit longer in, I think, maybe.
Have a look. Oh, I think we're out. We're out. Oh. Oh,
Yeah, it is still a bit clingy.
that's nice. That just needs pushing down.
It'll, if you just lay it flat, it'll set
Well,
like
it won't
that.
stick, will it? Either
No.
onto glass.
No, it won't.
Just push that there.
There you go.
Okay, are you ready?
And then, if you pardon the expression, big clock.
Ooh, rude.
How rude. It's a nice, lovely one. Very decorative. Look at the detail on the edges. It's like little leaves and stuff.
That's lovely.
So that's the right way up then. Yes, because it's
Yeah,
this.
it's a 60 there, 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20.
Very nice. So we've just got these to do in a moment now.
I think I'm going to sell these in a set as they are. I'm going to put all those in a set, I think.
Okay.
It's on the same mould, so...
Yeah, I'd leave that. I won't keep
No.
fiddling with it because otherwise,
Just.
yeah. But you just can't leave alone, can you?
No.
No.
So what else did we do? Was that the one we did first as well?
No.
No. Which did we do
I
first?
can't remember. The first two hearts in this one. So that one and that one, but not that one. That one was
the mess up.
Yeah, but that probably can be demolded because it's...
Right, so that's that one. So
Yep.
I'm gonna sell those in a set.
Why don't you put them back on top of there?
No, because I've got to keep them flat. Until
Okay.
so they dry.
All right.
So we're gonna do this one.
No, do that.
That one.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll do the heart first. That's nice.
Yeah.
Detail's nice on that.
Yeah.
Put that way up.
What I like about these is that they are food safe as well. So
This one is ooh,
yes, that's a heart, proper heart.
that one is a bit.
Yeah.
I won't be selling that. That's not for me, but it might be alright for you.
But that was a piece that was leftovers,
Yeah.
wasn't it? I remember you got your cog at that side.
Just falling out.
Mechanical heart. Do you want to turn it around so we can see it properly? There we go. And that's the teak wood ink.
Yeah, and then to go with that, these are dry.
Yeah.
So that's one set there, and this is another set. So
Ickle screw head.
little screw head, sprockety type
Thing.
thing, an item.
Are they still soft?
They're still too soft. I'm not going to take those out yet.
Right,
I
okay.
think I'll leave those for a couple more minutes to set. I think we're pushing it, and I don't want to stretch them.
All right, let's give it another 10 minutes then. Another 10 minutes, quarter of an hour.
These are the longest 10 minutes there are. It's like, oh, come on.
Exciting stuff. So it's now 10 minutes later.
There's a fly buzzing round. Hang on. Go on, skedaddle. Yes. 10 minutes later.
It's still there.
Is it? There's one there as well. I hate them. Okay. A little bit of flash in there.
Yeah, well, they can just be easily scraped. Okay.
So that goes with that set.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one.
That's it. Pop out
These
from
are
the
much
middle.
better.
Yeah, they're a bit more flexible, these moulds, than the old ones, aren't they? It's just a little bit, just wants a little scrape, that's it. That's supposed to be there.
It is, yes. It's a lock-in thing.
A lock-in thing.
So that's the second set. There we are.
So how many pieces in that one?
2,
So
4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I might put that with that one actually. There. That's incongruous with that.
yeah, that's,
So 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in that one.
yeah, but there's
But that's only a ickle.
that's
though.
only a trifle, that one, isn't it?
Is it a trifle?
Yes.
Right, this is the one I'm looking forward to.
So this is the clock escutcheon.
Key escutcheon.
Key escutcheon, sorry.
Needs to go longer.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Right, we'll do the moth then. Damn off. Is it push from the inside?
Gideon.
That's it.
Moth Gideon.
Moth Gideon. Haha, I like it.
Lovely and crisp.
Lovely.
Colours are nice.
Yes.
That one's falling out as well. Oh, it's very pretty.
Yes. Want to see the big one? I might actually come around that side. Hang on.
Okay. Well, this is the crappy one.
Yeah, this was a bit of waste, but I'll sand it down and use it. Very
Goes
nice.
there. Okay. Oh, that's falling out. Look at that.
Yeah, well, it's a flat surface, really.
Ready?
Yeah. Just hold it flat in your hand so they can gauge the size. There you go.
Must be 7 inches across.
Maybe 6.5, I would have said.
Should we get a measure?
Have we got one down?
Yep.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, that. We don't all have to go. It measures across, 7 inches.
You were right.
Just short.
Mm.
Just needs a little bit of clean off in there with the scalpel when it's dry.
Yeah, there's nothing really. But I mean, look at the detail on the wings. Yes, I will definitely be offering these ones for sale on the website. On my website,
Yeah.
I might do a couple of those and a couple of beautiful eyes.
Yes.
Or maybe a big cog like that and then maybe
Yeah.
some of those. I don't know, haven't decided
Well, let's
yet.
have a look. I can't wait.
Go on then.
I'm sure it'll be all right.
I was just going to go over there then.
Oh, don't go over there then.
No, it's fine. That's it. Peely.
Yeah.
Just gentle.
A bit bendy still, but
That's
put
it.
it
Just
down.
peel it away. That's it.
oh my word.
Now, according to Anna Finnabair herself,
Anna the Brothska.
she said that this was actually taken from an old Victorian picture frame. So you would have had a picture of somebody in there.
Yeah, somebody you know probably.
Yeah. So, but I love the detail. I think they've been added in.
There's just a few little air bubbles in it, but it helps the vintage feel.
Yeah.
And you're never ever going to not get it with those in.
Well, I think it depends on how quickly you pour the resin.
I agree.
If you mix and pour straight away, rather than waiting for a few minutes to add in your colour,
Yeah, it might.
it's more
But
liquid.
I don't see it as being a problem.
No, I don't either.
I think
So-
that is lovely.
So I would say,
All in all,
so 1, 2, 3, we've used 5 moulds out of the 9.
so we've got, that's in a set. So we've got set 1 for me. These
Yep.
are for me.
There's a few. Yeah,
For the asylum.
yeah,
Set 2.
yeah.
Set 3. And set 4 is that. But I'm going to put something else with it, but I don't know what yet.
Well, we might have to have a look at maybe
What
some
other
of the
bits
little,
there are, yeah.
and then make it up. But overall, happy with the quality that's come out.
Very happy with the quality.
Excellent stuff. What about you?
Are you happy with the quality?
Are you happy with the quality as well?
Tell me. Are you happy? Tell me. Tell me. What do you want? No. Come on. Back into the room. Tell me what you want. Sit.
I don't think he's not being very talkative,
Sit.
is he?
Tell me what you want.
Ah, there we go. And that was the last word from the sponsor. Is that what he wants? Yeah, fair enough.
Go on then.
We're having a leisurely stroll this morning, Mr. B. Come on. The doggies. Okay.
Well, we've come to see our friends Phil and Joe this morning, and Pablo, the Italian greyhound, has come through the door and is looking for Chewies in Mike's pocket, because Mike had Chewies for Bentley this morning when he went to Nana's. So
Where were we?
we're in the pocket.
So we had head in pocket. Are you going to do it again? There you go.
There we are.
Head in the
But
pocket.
Pablo can't find anything, because there's nothing there, because Bentley's eaten them.
But you're a monkey, are you?
Pablo,
You can't
let's
have
have a
one
look
of
at him.
those.
How beautiful is he?
Yeah.
3 years old. I just
Kiss.
want one.
Yeah.
Oh, kissy, kissy, kissy.
You're a beautiful boy, aren't you? Yeah. A beautiful boy. You so are. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.